live on the Husky YouTube channel and presented by the W Digital Network. Winterset Husky Baseball is on the air. The W Digital Network, powered by AHV Productions, is sponsored by Farmers and Merchants State Bank, Winterset Dental, Whitney Messerschmitt Edward Jones, Hold Our Youth Tight, Tiki Treats, Applegate Tax and Accounting, Madison County Healthcare System, Agriland FS, The Sports Page Grill, Roush Collision and Restoration, McDonald's, Swanson Masonry, Alyssa Tadlock, Madison County Realty, Suds and Pups, Laundry and Dog Wash, Pizza Ranch of Winterset, Jones Creek Apparel, Montross Pharmacy and Gift Shop, the Husky Booster Club, and now Winterset Husky Baseball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's game between the Osceola Clarke Indians from Osceola and your Winterset Huskies. This is a non-conference game. The Clarke Indians hail from the South Central Conference, and your Huskies obviously are from the Raccoon River Conference. The Clarke Indians come in tonight's contest with a 10-21 record. Their head coach is Mr. Jeff Geiza. Their assistant coaches are Brian Reese and Craig Winooski. Our officials for tonight, Mr. John Leonhardt behind the plate and Mr. Clayton Sampson on the bases. Here's your lineup for your Clarke Indians. Leading off for the Indians, a senior, number 3, in center field, Brock Watson. Batting second for the Indians, a senior, number 12, at third base, Seth Oswald. Batting third in right field, number 9, a senior, Eli Fry. Batting fourth for the Indians at second base, number 4, an 8th grader, Gage Gaskell. Batting fifth at shortstop, number 34. '21, a sophomore, Ethan Danley. Ethan will be batting for the pitcher tonight, number 22, a junior, Tayton Dudney. Batting in the 8th position at first base, number 25, a junior, Casey Wade. Rounding up the Indian lineup in left field, a freshman, number 23, Joey Turpin. Your Clarke Indians. And now for your Winterset Huskies. The Huskies come in tonight's contest with a 12-16 overall record. Head coach is Mr. Travis Nedved. Assistant coach is Jim Heidoff, Ben Steiklein, and Brian Mochika. Here's your starting lineup, beginning at third base, number 7, a junior, Reed Smith. Batting second for the Huskies in right field, number 23, a senior, Bowen Tadlock. Batting in the third position behind the plate, number 6, a junior, Ben Porter. Batting in the cleanup position, in the number 4 position on the mound tonight, number 1, a junior, Drake McDonald. Batting in the 5th position in center field, a senior, number 11, Carson Dinkla. Batting in the 6th position at second base, number 12, a senior, Josiah Hornback. Batting in the 7th position at first base, number 15, a sophomore, Carson Cook. In the 8th position tonight is our designated hitter, number 5, sophomore, Mr. Max Breeding. Max will be batting for our left fielder, number 22, a junior, Wyatt Swanson. Rounding up the Husky lineup at shortstop, number 20, a freshman, Grant Heidoff. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join us in honoring our country as with the playing of the national anthem. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our officials for tonight, behind the plate, Mr. John Leonhardt, and on the bases, Mr. Clayton Sampson. Your battery for the Huskies on the mound, number 1, Drake McDonald. Behind the plate, number 6, Mr. Ben Porter. First 3 batters for the Indians coming up. Leading off will be number 3, Brock Watson. Batting second will be number 12, Seth Oswald. And batting in the third position, number 9, Eli Fry.
Good evening and welcome to what will be the final home game for the Winterset Huskies. They will wrap up the regular season tonight against the Clarke Indians. Clarke, who hails from the South Central Conference, comes into this game at 10-21, while Winterset plays tonight with a 12-16 record. It's a crisp 85 degrees here this evening as we approach first pitch. Conference play is over, and this is the final game before tonight's probable starters are Drake McDonald for the home team Huskies and Tayton Dudney for the Indians. McDonald has appeared in 8 games this year, pitching 25 2/3 innings with 12 strikeouts and 12 walks. That's good for a 3.82 ERA. His battery mate will be Ben Porter behind the dish. In the infield for the Huskies, we have Carson Cook, Josiah Hornbeck at second, Grant Heitoff at shortstop, and Reed Smith at third. Brock Watson will lead off for the Indians. He's in center tonight. First pitch is at 7:14 tonight. In the outfield for the Huskies, we have Carson Dinkla in center, Bowen Tadlock in right, and Wyatt Swanson in left. Of the game as Watson goes down looking for out number 1.
Watson with the strikeout for out number 1. Now batting third baseman, number 12, Seth Oswald.
He's followed by Seth Oswald, the third baseman for Clarke. That pitch goes by for ball 1. Look at Oswald's stats. He's a senior who's played in every game for Clarke. He's hitting .464 as he lifts that one to the right side and out of play. He also boasts a .532 on-base percentage. That one is checked down to first. Cook will field it and make the play. So quickly 2 outs, bring up Eli Fry, the right fielder.
Oswald with a ground ball to first base for out number 2. Now batting right fielder, number 9, Eli Fry.
Fry is hitting .402 in 28 games this season. As the first pitch to the lefty is outside for ball 1. Fry has 35 hits this season, second most on this Clarke team. As he steps back in with a 2-1 count. He'll lace that one to left, but Swanson is there to make the play. So a quick 1-2-3. The Huskies are coming to bat. We'll be back.
Fry with a line out to left field for out number 3 for the Indians in the top of the first. No runs off, no hits, no Husky errors, and no one left on base. Coming up for the Huskies in the bottom of the first, leading off will be Reed Smith. Batting second, Bowen Tadlock. And batting third will be Ben Porter.
Agriland FS is a financially strong and dependable cooperative rooted in more than 90 years of experience with our eye on tomorrow. With 28 locations across southern Iowa and northwest Missouri, and from the field to your home and all points in between, you can trust Agriland to be there when and where you need them. Call 515-462-5353 to learn more. Agriland FS, where loyalty and integrity still means something.
Here in Winterset, let Applegate Tax and Accounting provide you with all the assistance you need for your taxes and accounting services. Ben Applegate is a certified public accountant and an IRS-registered tax preparer, ready to help you with locations in Winterset and Waukee. For more information, call 515-462-4553 or visit their website.
Pitching for Clarke tonight is Tate Dudney. We'll see Smith, Tadlock, and Porter due up here in the bottom of the first.
Huskies, third baseman, number 7, Reed Smith.
First up is the third baseman, Reed Smith. And Smith will watch that first pitch outside for ball 1. Dudney has only appeared in 5 games for Clarke. He's got 17 1/3 innings pitched as he fires one low. In his small sample size, he has a 2.42 ERA. Smith jumps on that pitch, but it's well. Smith has been a presence all year for the Huskies, as he'll swing at that inside pitch and loft it to left. That'll be a fly out, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the first.
Smith flies out to left field for out number 1, bringing up right fielder number 23, Bowen Tadlock.
Both those pitches were high and tight, and Smith went after both of them, leading to that first out. And we'll have Bowen Tadlock bat now, the right fielder for the Huskies. The first pitch he sees is high for ball 1. Tadlock swings and misses at that one. More often than not, Tadlock was leading off this season for the Huskies, but he finds himself in the 2-hole this evening. He'll watch another one go wide. And Tadlock gives that one a fly to left. Camping under it is the left fielder who makes the catch. So 2 outs and 2 flyouts to left.
Tadlock with a fly ball to left field for out number 2 brings up catcher number 6, Ben Porter.
Ben Porter, the catcher, will bat now. And Dudney's first pitch clips the inside corner for a strike.
Number 3 for the Huskies in the bottom of the first. No runs off, no hits, no Indian errors, and no one left on base. Score after 1 complete innings: Clarke Indians 0, Winterset Huskies 0. Coming up for the Indians in the top of the second, we have Gaskell, Geiza, and Neese.
Remember when retirement meant just stopping work and slowing down? Well, nowadays it's about so much more. Today's retirees are embracing newfound freedom and exploring new interests. Edward Jones Financial Advisors are here to help you identify your priorities and goals and create a plan to achieve them. Call Whitney Messer-Smith at 515-468-6200 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Farmers and Merchant State Bank is your locally owned and operated hometown bank with hometown pride, and they are very proud of the Winterset Huskies. Farmers and Merchant State Bank makes local decisions, has local concerns, and prioritizes you, the customer, and the personalized service you receive. Give them a call or stop by one of their locations in Winterset, St. Charles, or Orient. Member FDIC. Let's go Huskies. The Husky Booster plays the school and the community through its support for junior high and high school related activities. Money raised by the Husky Booster Club directly benefits all high school and junior high athletic and fine art programs. The Husky Booster Club has provided over $40,000 in funding over the last 3 years. To become a Husky Booster Club member, go to huskyboosterclub.org.
Gage Gaskell will lead off for the Indians here in the top of the second. Swings and misses at that one. But what's even more impressive than that is that he is only an 8th grader. And he has played in every single game for Clarke this year. As he chops that one down the third base line, foul. He leads this Indian team in walks. And bats here for 1-2 count. He'll chase that high breaking ball for strike 3 and a quick strikeout for McDonald to start the top of the second.
Gaskell with a strikeout for out number 1, bringing up shortstop number 34, Bryce Geiser.
The shortstop for the Indians will bat now, Bryce Geiser. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Geiser is a freshman. He's played in every single game. We'll have a base runner here with 1 down.
Geiser with a hit by pitch gets to first base. With 1 down now, batting catcher number 15, Deegan Neese.
Geiser takes his lead at first. And it's quickly 0-2 as Neese swings and misses at that one. Defensive swing there from Neese. He'll stay alive. Neese is a senior. And the 0-2 as the runner takes off.
The 2 down runner on
as that pitch clips the outside edge for a strike. But held back. The next game the Huskies will play is a playoff game, and they'll take on Gilbert in the opening round of the playoffs. As McDonald fires one low. It'll be 3-1 to the 7-hole hitter for the Indians. And Danley earns his walk there as that one is high for ball 4. Bringing up Casey Wade, the first baseman.
Danley draws the walk, bringing up first baseman number 25, Casey Wade.
Wade, the lefty, is a junior, as McDonald checks on the runner at second and fires for ball 1. They're 2 on and 2 away here. As McDonald looks to find it here now. Inning. This one has gone on for quite longer than that. That one drops in for a strike. And Wade swings and misses at that pitch, chasing out of the zone, making it 2-2. And Wade will chase again, going down on strikes, ending the inning. The Indians threaten, but do not score.
For the Indians in the top of the second, Indians have no runs off of no hits, no errors for the Huskies, and left 2 men on base. Coming up for the Huskies in the bottom of the second inning, leading off will be Drake McDonald, followed by Carson Dinkla and Josiah Hornback.
Jones Creek Apparel offers graphics and logo design, screen printing, embroidery, direct-to-film, and promotional products. Proud supporters of Winterset Athletics. They are happy to work with any organization or individual, regardless of the order size. Open Monday. Website jonescreekapparel.com. Jones Creek Apparel.
At Madison County Healthcare System, you're not just another patient. You're part of our family. Our dedicated team of familiar faces is here to provide personalized care throughout your treatment journey. From family medicine to emergency care and more, we offer expert care close to home. Trust the faces you know for the care you need. Madison County Healthcare System, where every patient is family.
Drake McDonald, the pitcher, leads off here in the bottom of the second. As he'll swing at the first pitch and grab that to the left side. Shortstop will have to hurry. And first baseman cannot dig it out. So McDonald will reach. As there was a bit of question if he turned into fair territory. But the umpire said no. And Carson Dinkla will bat now, the center fielder for the Huskies.
Courtesy running for McDonald at first base, number 9, Jace Leisure.
Jace Leisure will come in and courtesy run for the pitcher.
Batting for the Huskies now is center fielder number 11,
as the bunt is down. Pitcher fields it, fires the first, and is in time. So Dinkla successfully lays down the bunt, moving Leisure over the second.
Dinkla with a sacrifice bunt, gets out at first base, route number 1, advances Leisure to second base. So sacrifice bunt. Now batting second baseman, number 12, Josiah Hornbeck.
Josiah Hornbeck will bat now, the second baseman for the Huskies. As the first pitch to him is high. And Hornbeck grabs that one to third. Third baseman has some trouble with it. He will just eat the throw. Hornbeck reaches, but Leisure stays at second.
Hornbeck with a hard hit ball to third base, gets to first base. So with one down, runners on first and second, now batting first baseman, number 15, Carson Cook.
Carson Cook steps in. He ripped a double last night. Going 1 for 3 in last night's affair. Looking to drive in the game's first run here. He'll watch another one go wide. It'll be ball 2 to the first baseman for Winterset. That one is low. So Cook has worked himself into a favorable count here with 2 on and only 1 away. Leisure gets his lead at second. And Cook patiently watches that one go by for a strike. So now 3-1 on the first baseman for the Huskies. And he will earn his walk with ball 4 going wide, filling the bases and bringing up Max Breeding.
Carson Cook draws the walk to load the bases. Now batting designated hitter, number 5, Max Breeding.
So the Huskies have something going here with the DH coming up. Dudney's first pitch is again a ball. Clarke probably looking to get that force at home if it's on the ground. And Breen takes that one for strike 1. It's just on the edge of the grass as Dudney delivers. That is outside, putting Breeding in a favorable 2-1 count. And that is a pickoff move to second. No one home. So, mistake. Force play is no longer in effect. Infield will retreat to normal depth. And 2-1 on Breeding. And he'll rip that one to third. It gets under his glove. The Huskies will score another. Now runners at the corners, still only 1 away.
Max Breeding hits the ball to third base with a fielding error, advances for a run scored for the Huskies. Now batting, shortstop, number 20, Grant Heidoff.
Grant Heitoff steps in. Going away and runners on the corners. And he'll show a bunt, and it will go to the right side. Pitcher's going to have to hurry. He'll make the play, but that is good for another RBI for the Huskies as Cook comes in to score. The Huskies take a 3-0 lead.
Suicide bunt gets an RBI thrown out at first base with 2 down. Now batting for the Huskies, third baseman number 7, Reed Smith.
So the lineup flips over, and Reed Smith bats with a runner on second and 2 away. And Smith takes that first pitch for a strike right at the top of the zone. Looking to deal more damage on this already successful second inning. And Smith clobbers that first inside pitch. And it's driving in that 4th run now in the second inning.
Reed Smith doubles to left field. It's an RBI. Now batting for the Huskies, right fielder number 23, Bowen Tadlock.
Bowen Tadlock steps in now. He flew out his first time up to left field. Looking to keep this inning going. As that first pitch is inside. 4-0 already. All here in the second inning. As that pitch is also inside. Four pitches, 4 balls, and that's a walk for Tadlock, extending the inning. Now to Ben Porter, the catcher.
Tadlock draws the walk with 2 down.
Ben Porter gave it a ride his first. As Dudney delivers, strike 1 to Porter. Porter watches that one go wide, evening up the count at 1-1. Porter swings and misses at that one. Dudney successful. Smith takes off, Porter swings, but it's foul. Smith will head back to second. That's now 1-2 on the Husky catcher. Catcher Deegan Neese banged up on that foul ball. They're giving him a breather real quick, making sure he's all right. And as Neese signals to the dugout that he's all right, we'll play on. With runners on first and second, 2 away, and a 1-2 count. Pitcher turns to throw a second, but does not throw it. Perhaps thinking of the last time he did that when it went to center field. And the 1-2 is defensively fought off by Porter. He'll stay alive. So we'll do the 1-2 again. Short way for out number 3, but the damage has been done as the Huskies bat around, scoring 4 and taking a 4-0 lead in the top or in the bottom of the second.
Tadlock is thrown out at second base for the force out for out number 3 for the Huskies. In the bottom of the second inning, Huskies score 4 runs off 3 hits.
From family medicine to emergency care and more, we offer expert care close to home. Trust the faces you know for the care you need. Madison County Healthcare System, where every patient is family.
Step up to the plate and find your dream home in Winterset, a small town with a big heart. Alyssa Tadlock believes in hometown values, front porch living, and a community that always feels like home. Located at 65 West Jefferson in the heart of Winterset, we're here to help you hit a home run. Call Alyssa today, and let's make your next move a grand slam.
Leading off for the Indians, left fielder number 23, Joey Turpin.
As he rips that one to the left side, fielded to lead off the inning. Not the way you want to start it.
Turpin with a ground ball to short third base. Gets on the throwing error. With one runner on. Now batting, center fielder number 3, Brock Watson.
So the lineup will turn over. Center fielder Brock Watson steps in. That breaking ball is high. Watson went down looking his first time up. As Turpin gets his lead at first. And McDonald delivers a strike there. Now 1-1. Good stop for Porter, the catcher there, preventing the advance of the runner. As McDonald fired that one in low. Watson will step out here, collect his thoughts. And McDonald will fire over the first, but nothing doing as Turpin is back in easily. Turpin didn't even get a chance to step off there as McDonald fires over again. But nonetheless, it's 2-1 to the leadoff hitter for the Indians. It's that breaking ball. It's just high, making it now 3-1. Turpin. None away. And Seth Oswald, the third baseman, coming up.
Watson with a base hit to left field. Now batting third baseman number 12, Seth Oswald.
This is how you would draw it up if you wanted it to go for the Indians. 9 gets on, then 1 gets on, and now the heart of the lineup coming through with no outs. McDonald's first pitch is in there for strike 1 to Oswald. Oswald is a dangerous hitter, having hit .464 this season, with an RBI chance here. As he'll rip that one into center. Dinkla makes the catch on that line drive out.
Oswald with a line drive fly ball to center field for out number 1. Runner still on first and second, now batting right fielder, number 9, Eli Fry.
That was a much-needed first out for McDonald. And that'll bring up Eli Fry. Fry swings and misses at the first one. He lined out to the left fielder Swanson his last time up. Part of that very quick first inning. As that pitch is in the dirt, making it now 1-1. Fry is the right fielder for Clarke this evening. And he'll rip that one up the middle. Hightoff fields it, tries to flip it to second, and good recovery by Hornbeck as he somehow got that out still. And the Huskies get a much-needed second out.
Fry with the ground to out on second base for the force out. So with 2 down, now batting, number 4, second baseman, Gage Gaskell.
That was an acrobatic play at second. Not an easy out as Gaskill lines that one in the hole past a diving Hightoff. And a run will score. The Indians get one back off of that single from Gaskill.
Gaskill with a base hit gets an RBI. Now batting shortstop, number 34, Bryce Geiza.
Turnpin scored, and that brings up Bryce Geiza, the shortstop. 2 on and 2 away as McDonald looks to get out of this, limiting the damage just to 1. His first pitch is outside for ball 1. And that pitch is lofted into left. Swanson camps under it. He'll make the grab. So the Indians do get 1 after a couple of hits.
Ball to left field for out number 3. For the Indians, in the top of the 3rd, the Indians score 1 run off of 2 hits. Huskies have 1 error and 2 men left on base. Score after 2.5 innings, Winterset Huskies 4, the Clarke Indians 1. Coming up for the Huskies, in the bottom of the 3rd, we have McDonald, Dinkla, and Hornbeck.
The McDonald's in Winterset aims to offer an outstanding dining experience and a welcoming atmosphere while maintaining McDonald's gold standard in service, cleanliness, and value. Their vision is to be the top spot in the community for family and friends to enjoy great food, drinks, and conversation. They are open daily from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., with the drive-thru available 7 days a week from 5 a.m. to midnight. The McDonald's in Winterset aims to offer an outstanding dining experience and a welcoming atmosphere while maintaining McDonald's gold standard in service, cleanliness, and value. Their vision is to be the top spot in the community for family and friends to enjoy great food, drinks, and conversation. They are open daily from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., with the drive-thru available 7 days a week from 5 a.m. to midnight.
Thanks to the Huskies batting around last inning, Drake McDonald will lead off for the 2nd inning in a row, as he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. He started last inning with a single, came around and scored, and he was that first Husky run. Dudney delivers another strike, quickly 0-2. Dudney's still out there, as he'll get a visit from his catcher, Neese. Catcher may have gotten crossed up there, so they're probably just clarifying their signs, making sure that doesn't happen again. As McDonald awaits the 0-2, and he'll half swing at that one, and he'll go down swinging for the first out here in the top bottom of the third.
Strikeout for out number 1 brings up center fielder number 11, Carson Dinkler.
Dinkler laid down a bunt his last time up. It was successful, advancing McDonald over the second, as he'll rip that one into right center. It's down. Center fielder will cut it off, but a good single for Dinkler.
Dealing with a base hit to right center. Brings up second baseman, number 12, Josiah Hornbeck.
Hornbeck bats now. He reached on an error last inning. He'll bat with 1 away and 1 on. As that pitch is inside, Hornbeck will give it a ride. It's down the left field there on that inside pitch. Dinkler will hold up at third, but a great double there from Hornbeck.
Hornbeck with a double to left field. Runners now on second and third. Now batting, first baseman, number 15, Carson Cook.
So if 2 runners in scoring position, Carson Cook will bat now. He drew a walk, an inning to go. Add to the ball counter in his at-bat. It's 3-0. 1 away and 2 on. Cook draws his second walk now. That brings up Max Breeding with the bases full.
Cook draws
and 1 away.
With 1 down, bases loaded, now batting designated hitter, number 5, Max Breeding.
Huskies have another chance to put up a big inning, with only 1 away, and the base is juiced. Breeding swings at that inside pitch, but it's just wide of third base for a foul ball. Infield is in, probably looking to come home if they get a chance. As Breeding swings. The Huskies score, gain that run right back here in the bottom of the third.
Breeding with a ground ball to first base, safely, gets an RBI. Now batting shortstop, number 20, Grant Heidoff.
So same scenario, base is still loaded, still 1 away, and now Grant Heidoff batting. Heidoff watches that first one go outside for ball 1. Heidoff laid down a bunt his last time up successfully, advancing the runner. Either way, it's the second out.
Heidoff with the pop-up to the first baseman for out number 2. Brings up third baseman, number 7, Reed Smith.
So we're back to the top of the lineup, bringing up Reed Smith, the third baseman. He doubled last inning, driving in a run, and looking to do that here again. And Smith rips that one, but the third baseman makes a nice catch. Huskies score one, but could have had more.
Smith with a line drive fly ball to the third baseman for out number 3. For the Huskies, in the bottom of the third, Huskies score 1 run off of 3 hits. Indians commit 1 error, and there was 3 men left on base. Coming up for the Indians, in the top of the 4th, we have Neese, Danley, and Wade. He's 5.
Pizza Ranch in Winterset promises you a great experience. You'll find a buffet full of your favorite pizzas, the country's best chicken, or just come for dessert. They have party rooms available for your next family gathering or fundraising event. Craving a night in? Pizza Ranch delivers. Order online or call. Open Monday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. The Pizza Ranch at 1009 John Wayne Drive.
We're really excited to announce the addition of our tow truck. In addition to our rental cars, this is going to give us a unique ability to serve you better. We're going to have the ability to take the phone call from you stranded on the side of the highway where we can handle your claim process from there.
We're back here in the top of the 4th with McDonald still pitching for the Huskies.
Leading off for the Indians, catcher number 15, Deegan Neese.
Deegan Neese bats here. As that first pitch is in the dirt. Neese struck out swinging. He'll show bunt, get it down. Porter will field it, turn around, fire. It was right in the sun, and Cook struggled with that. That was a bullet from Porter, and Neese will reach. Designated hitter Ethan Danley will bat now. That first pitch is in there for a strike. The sun is unforgiving to the right side of the field right now. You can understand how Cook struggled with that one. As Danley flies that one to right, Tadlock camps under it, makes the catch. And that's out number 1.
Danley with a fly ball to right field for out number 1. Now batting for the Indians, first baseman number 25, Casey Wade.
So lefty Casey Wade will bat. And he'll swing and miss at that first pitch. Danley gets his lead at first as McDonald fires over. Cook with a good stop, preventing that ball from getting by him. Might not be the best idea to pick off here with the sun in Cook's eyes. As the runner takes off, Porter fires down. It's just high, and he's in there safely. So Nice with a stolen base. And Wade batting with a 1-1 count. That pitch is high and outside. McDonald's next pitch. As McDonald delivers a strike, swinging strike. And that count is now full. The 3-2 is high for ball 4. So Wade earns his walk. That'll bring up Joey Turpin.
With one down, runners on first and second, now batting left fielder, number 23, Joey Turpin.
Turpin has scored the lone run for the Indians. He reached on an error and came around to score his last time up in the last inning. As that's a dribbler foul. Nice is at second, Wade is at first, and Turpin is in the box. As he'll show bunt, it's popped up in the air. Porter makes the grab and fires to second, and that's a nice double play turned for the Huskies. That will get them quickly out of that jam, and the Indians have nothing doing here in the top of the 4th.
Turpin with a pop-up bunt for out number 2. Nice is caught off second base for out number 3, so turning the double play. So for the Indians, in the top of the 4th, Indians have no runs off of no hits, no Husky errors, 1 Husky error.
East Highway 92 in Winterset is the place to meet your friends before or after that big event. With a great menu, you'll find something you love. The Sports Page Grill can host or cater any special events you might have. Just call 515-462-4673. The Sports Page Grill. We'll see you there, and don't forget the Sports Page is the home of Husky Talk Live. Is your puppy in need of a little TLC? Bring them down to Suds. Don't forget, attached to the dog wash is Winterset's newest laundromat, open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Stop by today.
County Healthcare System, Lawns Plus, Catering Properties, Jones Creek Apparel, your John Wayne Birthplace Museum, Integrity Financial, your Hy-Vee grocery store, and Homefront Realty. Thank you for supporting the Huskies.
as the infield gets ready. Dudney still pitching. As Tadlock steps in. Tadlock will show bunt, get it down. Dudney stumbles, and that ball is wide. Double that comes off of a bunt and an error.
Tadlock with a bunt. Gets to second base on the throwing error. Now batting catcher, number 6, Ben Porter.
You'd probably want him to eat that after stumbling, but he thought he could make the throw and tried it anyway. But Ben Porter will bat now. And that pitch immediately hits him. Porter has a short at bat, but he's on first following that hit by pitch.
Porter gets to first base on the hit by pitch.
2 on, no way. And Drake McDonald coming up.
Courtesy running for Porter at first base, number 10, Cam Sheffield.
Cam Sheffield will run for Porter as the courtesy
Now
runner.
for the Huskies pitcher, number 1, Drake McDonald.
McDonald bats with 2 on and no out. Huskies with another scoring opportunity as Tadlock will try to take third, but it won't matter as that one is fouled back. Tadlock immediately running on that first pitch. To see Tadlock take off again, but maybe he will. As McDonald awaits the 0-1, and that next pitch is in there. 0-2 now to the pitcher for the Huskies. The 0-2 pitch is golfed into left. Wide receiver making that catch for out number 1.
McDonald with the pop up to the third baseman for out number 1. Next up for the Huskies, center fielder, number 11, Carson Dinkler.
That brings up Carson Dinkler. Singled and scored back in the third. As Tadlock gets his lead at second. And takes off. And that throw is not in time. So stolen base for Tadlock. With Sheffield moving up to second as well. So Dinkler with a great scoring opportunity now. After that first pitch strike. And a good pitch from Dudney there for strike 2. Dinkler is very close on his approach to the plate. And he'll chop that one to first. First baseman will make a play, but Tadlock scores. The Huskies grab another on that ground out from Dinkler.
Dinkler with a ground ball to first base for out number 2. Scoring Bowen Tadlock from third base. So Dinkler gets an RBI, now batting second baseman, number 12, Josiah Hornbeck.
Hornbeck steps in for the third time. He doubled his last time up. And he'll watch that one go by for strike 1. He also reached and scored back in the second. Part of that. Off to the right and out of play. Quickly 0-2. Sheffield is at third. They're 2 away. And that pitch is outside for ball 1. Good eye there from Hornbeck. So the 1-2. That one is blocked nicely by Neese, most likely preventing a run. And the count moves to 2-2 to the second baseman for the Huskies. They're up 6-1, looking to add to that. As Hornbeck slaps that one up the middle, it's going to find a hole. That's going to be an RBI single. So Hornbeck finds a way to get it done, driving in that run, putting the Huskies up 7-1.
Hornbeck with the base hit up the middle, gets an RBI. Now batting. First.
But nothing doing. Huskies have capitalized on those runners in scoring position so far tonight. As that pitch is on the outside half for strike 2. And that one will drill Cook. Tried the breaking ball, but it went and nailed Cook. And he'll get on first following that hit by pitch.
Cook gets the first base on a hit by pitch. Now batting designated hitter, number 5, Max Breeding. Now batting shortstop, number 20, Grant Heidoff.
It's a 9-hole hitter. Heitoff will bat now. And that one nearly hits his head, but he ducks out of the way. Heitoff rips that one into left. Another single for the Huskies. Everyone's going to move up 1. Still 2 away, but the Huskies still threatening.
Heidoff with a base hit, loads the bases. Now batting for the Huskies, third baseman, number 7, Reed Smith.
We'll be back after this short break.
Defensive change 4.
So pitching now for the Indians is Cole Jacobson. He's a freshman who's appeared in 14 games, pitched in 25 and a third innings.
Still batting for the Huskies, third baseman, number 7, Reed Smith.
Reed Smith will step in as the Huskies lineup is at the top of its order again. And that pitch is in there. Quickly 0-2 on the leadoff hitter for the Huskies. He'll take a breath and step back in. And he'll swing and miss at that one. So Smith goes down swinging for the third out. But the Huskies plate 3 more, grabbing an 8-1 lead.
Smith with a strikeout for out number 3 for the Huskies in the bottom of the 4th. Huskies score 3 runs off of 4 hits. There is 1 Clarke Indian error and 3 men left on base. Score after 4.
Stop by today.
Swanson Masonry specializes in foundation replacement throughout central Iowa. If your foundation is damaged, their experienced team can safely and efficiently remove your existing foundation and construct a new one. While foundation replacement can be an extensive undertaking, Swanson Masonry has the skills necessary to get the job done right. Let them
The sophomore has appeared in 6 games, only 6 2/3 pitched, but he's got 6 strikeouts in those 6 innings. McDonald will go to first, and Connor Vaughn will come in at second.
Leading off for the Indians, center fielder number 3, Brock Watson.
That first pitch is lined right back up the middle by the leadoff hitter, Watson.
Watson with the base hit up the middle brings up third baseman number 12, Seth Oswald.
So now the 2-hole hitter, Seth Oswald, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. He had a good line drive to center his last time up, but it was caught. Cook fires that one low. That pitch is in the dirt, so it'll be a stolen base for Watson. Now Oswald bats with a runner in scoring position here in the top of the 5th.
1. Now batting right fielder, number 9, Eli Fry.
That was a bang-bang play. The Huskies just narrowly get him. According to Sampson, the umpire in the infield tonight. So now Eli Fry will bat. He is also 0 for 2 tonight. And that pitch is in the dirt, evening up the count at 1-1. Watson is on second. There's one away. And the 3-hole hitter is up. As Fry rips that one up the middle, Heitoff will go to the slide and field it and fire, but not in time. Heitoff gave it a good effort, but not in time.
Fry with the base hit up the middle. With 1 down, now batting second baseman, number 4, Gage Gaskill.
Gage Gaskill will step in with runners on the corners as Porter signals his defense. Gaskill was showing bunt. Cook wisely just steps off. Takes away that surprise element. As Smith is now on the grass. And he does show bunt, but it's a ball. Showing bunt again. Smith creeping in. Runner takes off. Porter will fire down. Heitoff is unable to make the tag. That ball goes into center field. The run will score. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's 2-1 to get. That pitch is above his head for ball 4. So he earns a walk. Bringing up Bryce Geiza to shortstop.
Gaskill draws the walk. Runners on first and second with 1 down. Now batting shortstop, number 34, Bryce Geiza.
Head coach Geiza will have a chat with his shortstop. And Cook fires that one over his head. Porter's going to ask for a chance to go talk to his pitcher, and he will do just that. So after a little bit of a lengthy chat, Porter will hustle back to his spot. And we'll see if he was successful in calming his pitcher down. Cook fires to second, clips the runner, so that ball's not going to go in. And that pitch is laced into the gap. Dinkla won't get there. He'll field it barehanded and get in. Run coming in as they'll throw to third, and they've got him. So good relay from Hightoft to Smith as they nabbed him at third for the second out. Guyza, however, made it to second on that.
Gets an RBI. Gaskell thrown out at third base from the outfield for out number 2. So the Indians score a run. 2 down, now batting catcher number 15, Deegan Neese.
The Huskies will probably be happy to trade out for a run there, as they were able to nab him at third, following a good relay from Dinkla to Hightoft to Smith. Deegan Neese fouls that first pitch off. Sort of a half swing there for strike 1. Guyza is at second with 2 down. And a good breaking ball in there for strike 2. On the Indian catcher. Batting with 2 away and a runner on second. He'll swing and miss. So that is it for the Indians. They score 2.
And 2 men left on base. Coming up for the Huskies in the bottom of the 5th, we have Tadlock, Porter, and McDonald.
Looking for a taste of paradise right here in Winterset, Iowa? Come chill at Tiki Treats Iowa, your local spot for Hawaiian-themed treats. Dive into creamy Dole soft serve, refresh with our tropical snow, sip on fresh squeezed lemonade, and snack on warm buttery pretzel bites. It's a tropical getaway, no plane ticket required. Swing by Tiki Treats Iowa today and treat yourself to a mini vacation in every bite.
At Winterset Dental, doctors Jason Phelps and James Elliott offer comprehensive general dentistry for the whole family, including same-day crowns, root canals, extractions, and implants. They now also provide cosmetic services like Botox and dermal fillers at their new state-of-the-art 6,000 square foot facility. Call Winterset Dental at 515-462-5755.
Score after 4.5 innings, Winterset Huskies 8, the Clarke Indians 3. Leading off for the Huskies, right fielder number 23, Bowen Tadlock.
Tadlock will lead off for the second inning in a row. The Huskies again bat around in the last inning. Shortstop is shaded over to the left. There's a big hole right up the middle for the 2-hole hitter for the Huskies. That pitch is high and tight for ball 2. Tadlock has walked and scored so far tonight. And that pitch is about the same spot, moving the count to 3-0. And that pitch is about the same as well. So three straight balls above Tadlock's head, and he's earned himself a walk.
Tadlock with the base on balls brings up catcher number 6, Ben Porter.
So after that leadoff walk, Ben Porter, the 3-hole hitter, will bat now. And for the second straight at bat, Porter has been hit by a pitch. He was hit by a pitch last inning as well.
Courtesy running for Porter at first base, number 10, Cam Sheffield.
We'll see Cam Sheffield run again for Porter.
Now batting first baseman, number 1, Drake McDonald.
McDonald will get his 4th at-bat this game. He started on the mound for the Huskies, but has since moved to first. He'll rip that one down the third base line. Third baseman will take it to the closest bag, then fire across to first. It's over. Bat. That first pitch is just low. Dinkla collected an RBI his last time up. He also ripped a single back in the third. And we're going to get a mound visit here from Coach Guy. Dinkla will resume his at-bat, 2-0, as Jacobson continues to pitch. There's one away and runners on the corners. As McDonald takes second there. Vaughn is batting in place of Hornbeck. And he'll swing and miss at that. Baseman.
Vaughn gets to first base by the hit by pitch. Now batting pitcher number 15, Carson Cook.
The first pitch to Cook is outside for ball 1. Pickoff moved to first, but nothing doing. Cook drives that one down the third base line, but foul. Solid contact. Cook has reached 3 times. No official at bat. Cook with a good RBI chance here. Give a hearty cut at that one. Moving to count to 2-2. That pitch is in the dirt. It'll get by, but a little hesitation and probably a good move just to stick at third. That was tough to gauge from the third base line. So 3-2, 2 outs to the Husky first baseman. And he'll drive that one to left, but the left fielder is there. So Cook gives it a ride, but it is out number 3 as the Huskies score 1 in the bottom of the 5th.
With a hard hit ball to left field for out number 3 for the Huskies. In the bottom of the 5th, Huskies score 1 run. Did not have any hits. There's no errors. There's one Clarke error and 2 men left on base. Coming up for the Huskies in the bottom of the 6th, we have
AgriLand FS is a financially strong and dependable cooperative rooted in more than 90 years of experience with our eye on tomorrow. With 28 locations across southern Iowa and northwest Missouri, and from the field to your home and all points in between, you can trust AgriLand to be there when and where you need them. Call 515-462-5353 to learn more. AgriLand FS, where loyalty and integrity still means something.
Here in Winterset, let Applegate Tax and Accounting provide you with all the assistance you need for your taxes and accounting services. Ben Applegate is a certified public accountant and an IRS-registered tax preparer, ready to help you with locations in Winterset and Waukee. For more information, call 515-462.
That pitch is also high for ball 2. It will be 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Indians. For strike 1. That pitch is also in there. So back-to-back strikes, making it now 2 and 2. the final regular season home game for the Huskies as the count moves full. And that pitch is ball 4, up and away. And Danley draws a leadoff walk. Bring up Casey Wade, the first baseman.
Now batting first baseman number 25, Casey Wade.
Wade has struck out and walked so far this evening. This is his third at-bat. As Danley moves up to second.
Wade with the sacrifice bunt thrown out at first base for out number 1. Danley advances to second base on the sacrifice. Now batting left fielder number 23, Joey Turpin.
Porter came all the way out from his catching spot to field that one and make the throw for the first out. So Joey Turpin will bat now. That is a strike. That next pitch is popped foul. Down to first, and Turpin is down on strikes, swinging at that pitch for the second out.
Turpin with the strikeout for out number 2 brings up center fielder number 3, Brock Watson.
The lineup will start over with Brock Watson, the center fielder, stepping in for the 4th time tonight. No swing there, says Sampson, the infield umpire. Watson is Cook fires over to first, but Watson is back in safely. He did have a stolen base his last time. Came around and scored too. As Danley, who led off the inning, finally comes around and scores. Watson moves up to second following that error. Still 2 away, and Oswald bats with a 2-0 count. That pitch also misses, and that's a walk for Oswald.
Oswald draws the walk with 2 down runners on first and second. Now batting right fielder, number 9, Eli Fry.
Following that base on balls, Eli Fry will bat. Fry is 1 for 3. He's got a single and a stolen base. It's well foul for strike 1. That pitch is back up the middle. Heitoff goes to his knees. He'll fire to second, but Vaughn cannot complete the out. Up the middle, Heitoff good stop from Heitoff. He'll fire to second, but Vaughn cannot complete the out. His second baseman was unsuccessful. Unfortunate miscue. That would have been the third out. This inning will continue, and the bases are now loaded. Previous error, he'll make a good play there for the third out. Not many times in baseball do you get a chance to immediately make up for a mistake, but he did there, and he did it well.
Goes the short way on the force out to second base for the third out. For the Indians, in the top of the sixth, the Indians score 1 run.
$1,000 in funding over the last 3 years. To become a Husky Booster Club member, go to huskyboosterclub.org.
Jones Creek Apparel offers graphics and logo design, screen printing, embroidery, direct-to-film, and promotional products. Proud supporters of Winterset Athletics. They are happy to work with any organization or individual, regardless of the order size. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon. Give them a call at 515-462-4132 or visit their website, jonescreekapparel.com. Jones Creek Apparel.
Breeding singled his last time up on a pitch right back up the middle. And got an RBI his last time up as well. It's now 3-0. And that's 4 straight balls. Breeding draws that leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 6th. Where's that 3? Oh, that was a strike? My bad, that's a strike. So Breeding eventually does draw that walk. And that brings up Grant Heitoff.
First base on the base on balls, bringing up shortstop number 20, Grant Heitoff.
Heitoff watches that one go by. It looks like we're going to have a mound visit. Heitoff is 1 for 2 with a single and a sacrifice bunt. And a fly out to first. Breeding will take off. Catcher bobbles it, and he'll get up in there standing. So a stolen base for Breeding.
All right, Grant, here we go. Hey, good right side. Let's go.
It's 3-1 to the shortstop for Winterset. Heitoff thought it was ball 4, but it is strike 2, and the count is now full.
Big hole, hit it.
Heitoff checks his swing for ball 4. And it's now first and second with the top of the lineup up for the Huskies.
Heitoff draws the walk, runners on first and second, nobody down. Now batting, third baseman number 7, Reed Smith. Running for Heitoff at first base, number 4, Jaden Lyon.
Smith is nearly hit by that first pitch. Jaden Lyon comes in to run for Heitoff. This is Smith's 5th plate appearance. So that pitch is inside. It's 2-0. No outs and 2 on. That pitch is fly into left. It's deep, and it's off the base of the wall. Breeding will easily score. Lyons is into third, and Smith is into second. A stand-up double. He gave that one a ride.
Lee Smith with a double to left field, drives in Breeding for an RBI. One. Now batting, catcher number 6, Ben Porter.
Porter takes a big hack at that first pitch. He gets in there, right over the tag. That was just a second late. That's another run for the Huskies. We'll see a replay here. And you can see he just got over that tag. He just barely gets in there. Second late, right over the tag. That was just a second late.
The Huskies score on the pass ball. Who brings up first baseman number 1, Drake McDonald.
Drake McDonald will bat now. He's at first after pitching earlier today. He'll fly that one to short. Geiza will read it and make the catch for out number 3. But the Huskies score 2 more. They're now up 11-4. We'll be back.
In errors. There's 1 man left on base. Score after 6 complete innings. The Winterset Huskies 11, the Clarke Indians 4. Coming up for the Indians in the top of the 7th, we have Geiza, Neese, and Danley.
At Madison County Healthcare System, you're not just another patient. You're part of our family. Our dedicated team of familiar faces is here to provide personalized care throughout your treatment journey. From family medicine to emergency County Healthcare System, where every patient is family.
Step up to the plate and find your dream home in Winterset, a small town with a big heart. Alyssa Tadlock believes in hometown values, front porch living, and a community that always feels like home. Located at 65 West Jefferson in the heart of Winterset, we're here to help you hit a home run. Call Alyssa today, and let's make your next move a grand slam.
He's number 15, Carson Cook. Leading off for the Indians, shortstop number 34, Brian.
And he'll fire in a strike. Porter looking to shut the door. Not a save situation, but looking to end it nonetheless. And he'll fire in another strike. So quickly 0-2. Batting is Bryce Geiza, the shortstop. He caught the final out in the bottom half of the 6th. It's now 1-2. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up for Clarke. And that is a called strike 3. Porter fired it in there. And Geiza froze looking at it for out number 1.
Geiser goes down for the strikeout for out number 1. Now batting catcher number 15, Deegan Neese.
Deegan Neese bats now. Cook has appeared in 4 games on the mound. Sorry, not Cook. Porter has appeared in 4 games on the mound. He's only pitched 2 innings. But he is pumping in strikes as that's a good breaking ball. Maybe he should get some more run as a pitcher.
Number 21, Ethan Danley.
So it's up to Ethan Danley to keep this game alive. Danley is 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. Danley is 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. That pitch is fouled back. It's now 1-1. The Huskies will take on Gilbert. The Huskies will take on Gilbert in their next game. It's a home game for Gilbert. The Huskies will travel there. There's another foul ball. It's now 2-2. Porter had no strikeouts before today. He's already collected 2. Looking for his third one here. And there it is, strike 3. So he strikes out the side. His first 3 strikeouts. And that is a win for the Huskies. They win it here 11-4. And that's a good way to end their regular season, gain some momentum for the playoffs. I'm Isaac Christensen. Thank you for watching.
In case they come back looking.
You have been watching Winterset Activities live on the Husky YouTube channel, presented by the W Digital Network, powered by AHV Productions, and sponsored by Farmers and Merchant State Bank, Winterset Dental, Whitney Messerschmitt with Edward Jones, Hold Our Youth Tight, Tiki Treats, Applegate Tax and Accounting, Madison County Healthcare System, Agriland FS, The Sports Page Grill, Roush Collision and Restoration, McDonald's, Swanson Masonry, Alyssa Tadlock, Madison County Realty, Sudson Pups Laundry and Dog Wash, the Pizza Ranch of Winterset, Jones Creek Apparel, Montross Pharmacy and Gift Shop, and the Husky Booster Club.